whatever, that they have to really seriously thinking about the casting. And we know by watching a lot of their films and that anyway, that there is a lot of that in there, but even more so. And it's part of their policy. It's an affirmative action thing. And there was a lot of Aussies jumping onto that information, thinking that would be a good thing here. That, you know, whether
we've
it's
already
television...
got affirmative action here.
Excuse me?
Yeah, well, you know, like, it's affirmative action in favour of white people.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, you certainly don't see it with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people on television
Bogan Away
or film.
and neighbours, yeah.
So I don't know what people think about that. It was an interesting read, though.
They all swear, don't they?
Any other questions?
How much you paying us? Oh, well, come on. Surely there's got to be some more questions then.
We've been so informative, Richard.
They're overwhelmed.
I'm interested that each of you, I believe, are, you know, Australia's leading artists and have really forged a way forward. What is it about you? How have you been able to become successful? I believe, you know, with so many barriers. Is it the excellence? Is it a combination of things? Is it, you know, confidence in your own cultural knowledge? I'm just interested in this journey of you as case studies of leadership and how you've traversed this yourselves.
Oh, I'd like to say that I've made it because of my sheer magnificence, but you're like, I'd be lying.
That would be a big part of it, though, Richard.
I know my career goes hand in hand with the changing government policies. Yeah, I like in the 1970s, I'm going to primary school. In the 1980s, I'm going to high school, and there's government monies around ab study. By the time I'm going to university, there's specialist kind of courses and ways of supporting Indigenous artists. And the Indigenous organisations. And there was also a cohort of other Indigenous people. Like, I went through university with my sister, with Deborah Mailman, with Margaret Harvey. Wayne Blair was a few years below me. There was a cohort. Leah was kind of around the same time, not at university, but...
No.